Hi, I'm Kim Bensen, and you're watching Parents TV. Well, congratulations, Mom, on that new little bundle. Babies bless our lives with so much. They give us extra happiness and joy, but they can also give us a few extra pounds. And for breastfeeding moms, there are challenges for getting the weight off. Joining us today is Alicia Sharback from Big Apple DOULA. Thanks so much for being with us today, Alicia. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I have to be honest with you. I have 4 children, gave birth 4 times, and I've never heard of a doula until recently. But my youngest is 6 years old, so I'm sure I'm probably in the, one of the minorities here. Can you tell us real briefly what a doula does?
Sure. Well, there are 2 kinds of doulas normally. There's a labor support doula who helps a woman through pregnancy and childbirth, actually attends the birth of the woman, and provides physical support, informational, and emotional support for the family. And then there's postpartum doulas who come to your home after your baby is born and help you with breastfeeding support and practical support like cooking meals for you and helping you learn how to care for your baby and things like that.
Oh, I wish I had had a doula when I had my little guys, and all the moms out there are going, yeah, I love my doula. But as a weight loss leader, I know that a lot of moms that come to me after they've recently had a baby, they want to get into their skinny jeans right away, and I really understand that. Mm-hmm. But what is some of the pros and cons that breastfeeding moms face as they're trying to get back into their shape?
Well, a lot of people say 9 months up, 9 months down. So it does take sometimes for moms to lose their pregnancy weight, and they shouldn't be, ultra concerned in the first few weeks when they're really learning to breastfeed and learning to be a new parent. The first thing that they're doing that's great is actually breastfeeding. Breastfeeding really helps your uterus to shrink back to its pre-pregnancy size.
Oh, that's good.
Helps burn a lot of extra calories. Breastfeeding is great, number one, but it also can provide some challenges because moms tend to need extra calories when they breastfeed, not just really for milk supply production, but for mom's energy and mom's health. So she needs to eat lots of little meals throughout the day, usually about 500 extra calories.
Oh, that's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, it's about keeping mom's energy up and keeping mom healthy.
Taking care of mom.
Right.
That's important.
And also, it's hard because breastfeeding is sedentary a lot of times at the beginning. So moms tend to be sitting there every couple of hours breastfeeding 8 to 12 times a day, and they start to think, am I ever going to get out of the house? Am I ever going to be able to exercise again? They will get back into their exercise.
Into their shape. Yeah.
They can go on walks.
Pretty much all of what their body feels up to, kind of know your body. Mm-hmm. That's good to know. Now, as I'm laying out a weight loss program for somebody, I tend to make it really high in vegetables and fruits and all those kind of things that are low in calorie and really fill us up and really good for us. But I was thinking, because baby's getting what I'm getting, sometimes those vegetables have a side effect of gas, and I was, concerned that babies would be getting gassy at the same time. So is that one of the concerns breastfeeding moms need to look for?
Sure. The breast milk does include all the foods that moms eat. So the flavors of whatever you're eating, if you're eating carrots all day long, you have carrot flavor in your breast milk, which is actually what helps babies learn the food tastes of their family and different cultures. And so babies all over the world have different affinities for different foods because of what the parents eat and what the mother's eating.
Does that help babies grow up to children who are less picky eaters if you're
It can, yes.
eating a wider
variety of foods?
So eat those Brussels sprouts.
Right. Exactly. So you shouldn't be afraid to eat your normal foods, your normal variety of foods. But sometimes some certain foods cause problems with babies and make them a little gassy. Babies are gassy anyway, also just because they're babies. So it's good to remember if your baby's gassy one day, it's okay. That babies really have immature digestive systems and they really do need to grow.
And so if you find that something's making you gassy, you were saying keep a food log or keep track of...
If you think dairy, which is a common culprit, or a certain vegetable or something like that is causing gas in your baby, it's a good idea to just write down what you're eating when, and you can see if there's a pattern, But
not to be afraid and cut something out automatically.
Right. Don't just preemptively cut out dairy because you think, the mom really needs all her vitamins and nutrients. And so really just keep a log, and then if you find a food that is a culprit, you can gradually cut that out of your diet.
Alicia, thanks so much for those tips and for being with us today. I appreciate it. And you can contact Alicia or find out more about Big Apple DOULA on the web at bigappledoula.com. Stay with us. I'll be right back with a great recipe for breastfeeding moms trying to get back into shape.
Don't go away. Another Parents TV on-demand video is coming up next.
Welcome back. I've got a great recipe here that nursing moms will love. Actually, all moms love it. It's just that nursing moms will love it even more because it's so easy you can do it one-handed. I've started with 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, and I've just thinned it out a little bit with a little bit of fat-free chicken broth. And that's in. You see the consistency here is nice and thin, not too thick. And I'm just going to add to it 8 cups of vegetables. Now you can add whatever vegetables your family likes. Well, after listening to Alicia and I today, if you found that you want to add in a few other vegetables that you were cutting out or vice versa, you can feel free to do that. It's just 8 cups of whatever vegetables you want. And then I'm adding in 5 ounces of pre-cooked chopped chicken and just mix it all together. And that's it for the insides of it. Once it's mixed, you're going to pour it into a large casserole dish. Get it all in here. Push it around. And then the Bisquick topping. I love the new Heart Smart Bisquick. It's light, it's less fat and calories. I've taken 1.25 cups of the Bisquick and added 1/3 cup of milk. And I've got this much biscuit here. And I'm just going to spread it around on top. Now the secret is if you want a real thick, huge, doughy casserole, it's not going to be as light. So what I do is I take 2 forks and I just spread it really thin on top and add it all in here. And your family's just going to love this. I even have a girlfriend who put half of the vegetables one side of her family liked on one side and the other half on the other, and nobody was picking out anything in between. It was just great. So you spread it on top, and then you're going to pop this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. And when you're all done with it, it comes out looking like this. So for more information or to see the recipe, you can go to my website, kimbensen.com. Thanks for watching Parents TV, your source for the best information for your growing family.
Thank you for watching Parents TV, our families, our lives.